Welcome to the Fun Facts Club. Today we will be discussing some fun facts about running. But first, please don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel and will be much appreciated. Okay, let's begin. According to a study by the University of Arkansas with 408 participants, running makes you more desirable. 80% of men and 60% of women actually felt more attractive due to regular running. The oldest marathon finisher is British citizen Fauja Singh. At the Toronto Waterfront Marathon in Canada, the 100-year-old finished the race in a time of 8 hours, 25 minutes, and 16 seconds. How's that for an amazing fact? Usain Singh is the youngest recorded marathon finisher in history. The Indian native was reportedly only 3 and living in an orphanage when he finished his first marathon. By the age of 5, young Singh has already completed over 48 marathons. So if a kid can do it, why not you? Check out Marathon Boy, which is an interesting documentary that tells a young Singh story, and that of his controversial coach, Biranchi Das, who was killed by an Orissa gangster named Raja Acharya. Runners who average more than 80 kilometers per week are twice as likely to suffer from respiratory illnesses. Those who run 20 to 30 kilometers a week have a stronger immune system and are less prone to colds. Regular running training is good for improving the long-term stability of bones. Researchers at the University of Michigan came to the conclusion that 12 to 20 minutes of running 3 times a week can increase bone mineral density. The French ultramarathon runner Serge holds the world record for the longest distance run in 365 days. He ran every day for a year, crossed a total of 25 countries, and covered a total distance of 27,011 kilometers. Researchers have found that the majority of runners will straighten up when an attractive runner of the opposite sex is coming towards them. German runner Markus Jürgens holds the marathon world record in backward running. At the 2017 Hanover Marathon, he crossed the finish line in a time of 3 hours, 38 minutes, and 27 seconds. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past few years, then you should know of Eliud Kipchoge. The Kenyan runner is the fastest marathon runner in the world. Usain Bolt, the Jamaican bolt of light, is the fastest runner in the world. The Jamaican sensation holds the world record in the 100-meter dash at a staggering finish time of 9.58 seconds and the 200-meter dash at 19.19 seconds. The marathon distance is an exact 26.2 miles, and the length is no accident. The official distance was established during the London Olympics as the length between the Olympic Stadium and Windsor Castle, or about 26 miles. Why the .2? The extra 385 yards were added inside the stadium to appease the royal family by placing the finish line in front of the royal family viewing box. Think clocking a marathon in 5 hours is slow. How about finishing the race in 54 years, 8 months, 6 days, 5 hours, and 32 minutes? That's exactly how long it took the Japanese runner Shizo Kanekuri to finish the 1912 Stockholm Olympic. The Japanese runner drops out of the race, then was invited back to finish it after some 50 years later. The Tenzing Hillary Everest Marathon is the highest marathon in the world. The race kicks off at Gorak Shep, about 17,000 feet, near Everest Base Camp in Nepal, and ends at Namche Bazaar, about 11,300 feet. The fastest time for this testing event is 3 hours, 40 minutes, and 43 seconds, and set by Ram Kumar Raj Bundori, Nepal. The lowest marathon in the world is held at 200 feet below sea level in the Jordan Valley. The International Tiberian Marathon route is set against a pristine pastoral landscape. The race kicks off in Tiberias, the capital of Galilee, which is a city in the north of Israel. Then the course takes the runners through the historic streets of the city, heading south towards the Jordan River, where participants turn around and head back. The famous Nike brand was named after the Greek goddess of victory. The goddess symbol was also depicted on all sorts of victor medals during World War II. But before Nike was known as Nike, it was actually originally called Blue Ribbon Sports, and it was used by the official U.S. distribution company for Onitsuka Tiger shoes, what's known as Asics now. Research reported that male runners are more likely to have a daughter. Therefore, if you and your partner are praying for a girl, then you make sure the husband is running regularly. Research shows that running improves your chances of conceiving a daughter. Research out of the University of Glasgow looked at split male subjects into 3 categories, depending on their running frequencies while trying to conceive. The higher likelihood of conceiving a daughter is believed to be caused by a decrease in the male hormone testosterone as a result of running more miles.